guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an update for the hashtag Team Project Pan. This one was set up by Kat Hailey from the Beauty News, and I don't know if they're doing it next year, but we will see. So I have 3 empties today, so if you're interested in seeing, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first empty is kind of a sad one for me because I love it. This is the Ilia mascara that I got from Elaine in the sample thing. It's so beautiful. Like, it's just, I absolutely love it so incredibly much, and it kind of breaks my heart that it's finished. Like, I have it on today now, and I put it on today and I had to just cut my losses. I finished it. It's over. It doesn't do anything anymore, but I will 100% order it. I know Space NK, thanks to one of you guys, sell it. There's only one store of Space NK in Ireland. It's a small one on Grafton Street. I did go in and I didn't see it there, but I did see it on the website. So Brexit hasn't happened yet, so I don't have to pay customs yet. So I'll try and order that. The next one is my bronzer. So I'll show you where it was the last time. But before I show you where it was the last time, this bronzer was from this palette here. This is the bronzer palette that I got from Pork for Christmas. It's the Makeup Revolution one. And I had repressed, I don't even know, I think it was this shade. I had repressed what was left of this shade into here because it is so much easier for me to use it pretty much on with a bigger pan. So I'll show you where I was the last time, as you can see, and then this time she is all empty. Let me just check how many times I actually used it to finish. I used it 12 times to finish that, so that's that gone there, which is so exciting. I'm so happy about that. I actually really like the formula of that one. And then the third item, wait until you see. And the final item that I finished in this project, which some of you may already know, is my blush that I put into this 3D printed palette from Pork. Also, it was from the Makeup Revolution big massive face palette that was from 2019 or 2018. I'll have it up on the screen anyway. It was the last blush I was working on. It was a pink, no it wasn't, it was an orange, like a sheeny orange. I actually really liked it. Anyway, it was a load of crumbles. I used it 12 more times. I find blush impossible to pan. I normally pan 1 blush a year, but miraculously this one I started this year and finished this year. So, what? Now on to the progress. So progress time, the first item I have here is this foundation from Revlon Color Stay. If you can hear that, it's pitch dark outside, and that was a train, I think, or else rain, I'm not really sure. So this is where I am here. Look at that, there's not that much left. And I did go down this time. I went from 83 grams down to 79, so I went down 4 grams. Imagine that little marking there is 4 grams. I don't wear as much foundation as I used to anymore. I do mix it with like moisturizer so that it's not as full coverage. This is a full ass coverage foundation, and it is matte. This is the combination oily one. I don't think I'll get it again. I used to love this, but I'm kind of gone away from like really dryness. So no more thank you. This is a quick one. This is the Benefit KaBrow. It still weighs 29 grams. It's in the shade 2. Pork got this for Christmas. Not the Christmas gone. I think it was the Christmas, was it last Christmas? I think it was last Christmas, or else it was the one before. But here's where it is. There's 29 grams in it. My scales doesn't have a decimal point. I don't know if you can actually see, but it's actually like really gone down. Really, there you can you see now? Really gone down. I love this, so I'm happy enough. It's the only pomade that I own, so I don't overindulge there. This moisturizer, this Neutrogena moisturizer, I used this in place of primer because I use it as I would the primer I was using. And this is where she is. I wasn't able to make another marking because I couldn't see that it has gone down, but yet and all, it's gone down 2 grams in weight. I put this on with foundation, that one here, to make it less thick basically, and it does the job just fine. I do need to find another affordable moisturizer that's accessible to me in Ireland, but for when this one goes. This little lipstick I got from Elaine, which I absolutely love. It's so small, but yet takes so long. It's the Pillow Talk and it is the lighter of the two. I didn't realise it was two pillow talks, but it has not gone down in measurement. I don't think there's a point in showing you on a piece of paper because it just hasn't gone down. I do use it, but like it just takes so long to go. I'm not rushing because I really like it, so I'm not in a rush. I do enjoy it. For lip gloss, this is my Liqueur lip gloss. I think there's 10 mils. How many mils are in? Oops, gosh. There's 8 mils in this, and this is from Aldi. I actually really love this. I haven't seen it in there, but this is where I'm at. You see this? I can't get what's down there out. I tried turning it upside down and it didn't really do anything. I'm working from home and I leave it on the desk. I kind of apply it as I would lip balm. But you see, I'm reluctant to take the stopper out because it would just go all over the place. Sometimes I do get like little globs, but other than that, no. Like today now, it took an awful lot to get it on. I suppose I might just have to take the stopper out. It might just be that point in its life. I do love clear lip glosses or nudie brown ones. So I actually really love this. And I'm running quite low on lip gloss, which is not a problem I've had ever. Sleek concealer. This next one I think is really good progress. It's this one here. It's the Cream Contour Kit from Sleek and it's Light 095. I'll show you on the screen where I was. I did not look at my last update, so I don't know did I have pan, but it was the last concealer shade that I had. My goal is to finish. I think we're on track for finishing the palette by the end of the year, but here is where I am now. Look at that. Look at that. It's just around the edges. Yes, it is. I actually quite enjoyed the bronzer shade, but I didn't enjoy the concealer shades. They're kind of smushy on your skin and they don't sit in. Now that I've come to the end of it, I don't enjoy the formula of this. I did enjoy the bronzer, one of the bronzer shades, or else it was two, but not the concealery shades, because they're kind of puttyish. They didn't look nice on my skin at all. I have it on today kind of around my nose area because I'm really red here. But no, but I'm glad that I'll have a full palette empty. I believe in it. I believe I can do it. I believe it. I believe it. Do you believe it? How many times can I say it? About. For body lotion, I will finish this. There's 250 mils in this and I just don't like it, and that's why it's been taking so long. But I'm down to here now. We are nearly there and I will finish it. It's just kind of a little bit runnier than what I would like, and I don't really care for the smell, and that's the only reason. But I do leave it on my desk, my work from home desk, my office desk. But yes, my goal is to finish that. Then we have this little thing of powder, this Cover FX powder, and I have gone down a gram. I went from 11 grams down to 10 grams. I can't really like show you where I am here, but I really like this. Is it a common theme that people like this? What are people's thoughts on this product? This is new to me, obviously. Elaine got it for me. This is in the shade Translucent Light. It says on the packaging that there is 1 gram in it, and yet my scale registered that I went down a gram, so I don't know why. But actually I really do enjoy this. Like I really enjoy this. It brightens up the eye, and it's funny, it pairs different with different concealers, but I paired it with this one today, and it magic. For highlighter, well God guys, this thing just doesn't, it's from this palette here, and there's no point showing you where I was the last update. I'll just show you where I am now. 12 uses, 12 more uses, and it does not look any different. It gives you a subtle glow, and that's kind of it. Like a subtle champagne. I don't even know if you can see it because I'm so pasty, but I really like it. It'd be so handy if I was working in the office. It'd be so handy. But that's where that is. That is not moving. So in place of the Ilia mascara, I'm rolling in this mascara here. This one looks like the Benefit one, but it is not. It isn't. This is the Liqueur Too Legit mascara. I think it was €6, and it is from Aldi, and I only opened one mascara at a time, so let's go see what the wand looks like together. Ooh, that is a big ass wand, is it not? Is it not? Why won't you focus? There. Look at the little ball on the top. This will be interesting to see what this is like. I'm so excited to use another mascara. How much you want to bet it won't bring me as much joy as the Ilia one, but we'll see. So this is going to stay out. I'm excited. I have Soap and Glory one that I don't want to use again, because I finished 2 back to back and just can't facing doing in a third, because I know that one takes me 6 months to finish and I just can't commit to that right now. I'm just not about that. For bronzer, what I'm thinking, this is my thought process, you let me know how you're feeling about this. So I'm thinking repress one of these into here so that I can use it, because my bronzer brush is too big for this. So I'm thinking what do you think? I don't know which, either this one, or this one. I'm thinking this one here, the next lightest one. Yeah, I'll go with this one. I'm going to repress that into this palette here. So let's leave that. Would I film that, or is that boring? Like, is there a point? Let me know. Actually, do let me know. Should I film that or not? I don't mind. I'll just do it myself otherwise. Let me know. For blush, this is the corresponding palette that went with this. There was a bronzer and there was a blush one. And I got it for Christmas off P. And here she is. And I have had it in here like just on a monthly rotation. I've not panned anything. And since the finale is the end of December, I want to use this because do you think that I should try and pan this? Like, it's a blush and I'm atrocious at panning blushes. I don't know if I'd pan all of the shades in here. When I say that, I'm looking at this one, but like I might come around to it, but I'm really drawn to this right now. Yeah. But anyway, I want to use it for the month and see, do I like it enough to kind of commit to that? But like, what do you think? Do you have a plan surrounding this? I have so many questions. Anyway, it's being left out now. It's going to be used for the month and we'll see anyway. It's a good idea to kind of use something before you commit to something in January. That's for sure. So that's what I'm rolling in. Now onto the Shop My Stash chopping block portion. You're probably used to this by now, but if not. So I roll in a face product every month and I kind of work on it just for the month. And the very minimum I get use out of it, because I found that I was always panning and never using things. And I also want to see if I have anything I'd like to declutter so that I can lower down that collection to something that I truly enjoy and get used to the things that are new. So the first product that I rolled in was a new one. How long have I been blurry? A new one to my collection. This is the Ofra mini highlighter in Rodeo Drive. Love this. I think I used this like 12 times. Like 12 ass times. I really like it. I'm really happy I got to use it. This thing does not accentuate texture on my skin as much, which is weird because some people say that Becca is less with texture and this is more, and I'm vice versa. Becca shows more texture than this for me. This is intense, but not like, ooh, for me. Depends on which brush I use and how much I use of it, but love it, and it's going back into my collection. And I actually enjoyed it so much, I had to stop. The next product I had was bronzer. And for bronzer, I chose the Too Faced Sweetie Pie Pour. I got it in Sephora in France in 2017, and it still smells like peaches. And here is what it's looking like now. I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to look like it was at least used, and I did use it quite a bit and I really liked it. It is a redder tone bronzer, but I really liked it. I really liked it. It was really nice. Then for blush, this is something I chose to declutter, and it's, yes, because the back is helpful. It's this one here from Rimmel, is that right? Yeah, for Rimmel. It's 010 or 010 Santa Rose. And it's such a unique colour to my collection that I thought, yes, this is going to be beautiful. Woo, yum. But it absolutely did not show up on my skin at all. Like, at all. It was pointless. And I am pale. So I don't know. Look, I'm building it up on my hand now and you can see it down there. But I suppose like I don't have much cheek space. So between bronzer and that, it just didn't show. So there is no point. This is going to go to someone eventually when I can leave the 5 km radius to someone who will enjoy it. I have someone in mind. And then for face palette, I had this in. And I have to say, out of all of the face palettes I've rolled in, this one has gotten the most use at, I think it's like 15, I don't know how many times, but anyway, a good many times. I have it written down. I'm afraid to hold this up. Okay, so this shade here, this highlighter shade, let me just hold that up separately. This is from Dandelion & Co., which is an indie brand owned by Daniel in the US. It was Etsy, now he has his own website. Here it is, here, come on. It's kind of starting to look used now, isn't it? I really liked this. Like, Daniel, yes. He said highlighters were the first thing he made. I really liked this. Look at it. Okay, is it showing? Like, it's just so beautiful. I was just like, oh my God. I kept, you know what I noticed when I put it on? Is that I kept it's not like when I put it on, I was like, oh yeah. It was more that every time I was doing my makeup, I kept going for it. And then I could notice it was starting to get used looking. So that's that. This one here I actually really liked. It's the Sugar Bomb from Benefit. Really liked it. Carlisa I really liked. Hula Light I really liked. The darker Hula, oh come on, I also really liked. Dandelion was lovely. California was a bit pinker than I was kind of, sorry to spark. It's a bit pinker than I was hoping for, and I loved this mauve satin Rockateur shade. Beautiful. I was actually really happy now that I depotted the two palettes and put them in here and decluttered the duplicates. So I really enjoyed using this. I found it so much fun and exciting. If I wasn't overwhelmed with the amount I was panning, it is an excellent decision. Right, it's rolling time. So the products I'm rolling in to work on is for blush. Anyway, I'm going to roll this in here. This is the Wet n Wild Apricot in the middle. So I haven't used this in so long. That's what I love about this project. God, it feels lovely. Feels beautiful. Just can't wait to use this more and see what my thoughts are, because I can't even remember. That's how bad it is. So that's for blush. For bronzer, I'm rolling in this Makeup Revolution Baked Bronzer in Ready to Go. I panned a different shade of this before. I just want to see, do I like this one as well? This is it here. Down there, it is a glowy bronzer. It is a glowy bronzer. So it is. It's glowy. So I just want to see my thoughts. And this next one I'm actually really excited about. And it's for highlighter, because I haven't used it in so long. It is the MAC Beaming Blush Extra Dimensions Skin Finish. There's 9 grams in it. So I just want to use this. Like, I just want to use, are these blushes or highlighters? Like, I specifically remember things being highlighters. This is a highlighter. This has to be. Oh my God, come on. Can you see? God, it's beautiful. I will try it as a blush topper as well if it goes with my skin tone. But that's it there. But anyway, I want to use this as well. It looks so juicy, doesn't it? I'm actually really excited. Again, overwhelmed. I don't think I want to roll in a face palette this time, because I did roll in the blush palette in the palette section. So I'm happy enough with those to kind of either get used out of or do some juicy chopping blocks. So anyway, that is my update. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you for the finale. Is the finale the next time? No. I'll see you the next time anyway. Take care. Bye.